We currently live in the age of the necessary noise. There is an increased need to balance out staying informed and not drowning in the noise. There's a quote by Alex Hormozi I love so much. God gave you the power to ignore. Use it. You see, the power to ignore is a superpower. This is where a lot of people miss it. When you exercise the power to ignore, you are not just choosing silence, you are choosing focus. It's not enough to not pay attention to something. For that equation to be balanced, you must then focus that attention on something else. A quote says, "Flow like a river. Let the rocks be a part of the scenery, not the journey." A river never stops to dwell on the rock or examine it. It just sidesteps the rock and focuses on motion. Every yes to a distraction is a no to your destiny. Look, when you are about to make a move and people are talking your ears off with ideas and suggestions, remember that an archer's success is not in the noise that they ignore, but in the targets they choose to see. In difficult moments and when the vicissitudes of life hit you, remember that not every storm deserves your response. Some are just meant to pass by while you stand firm. And when it comes to your inner peace, remember that thoughts and thinking are not the same thing. The thoughts will come, you can't control that, but what you think on is entirely your choice. So if you are always thinking on negative thoughts, the thoughts are not to blame, the thinker is. If indeed the earth is round, then it is arrogance for you to think that you can sustainably move in a linear direction. It is almost as if you forget that earth is the container and you are the content. The goldfish in a round fish bowl. For how long do you think it can swim straight before it is forced to swim around again? Life does not flow in the summation that you can arrive at by counting days consecutively. Your yesterday and your tomorrow are in a never-ending tussle to own a stake of your today. Life is not linear. Life is in repetitive cycles. Stop trying to control the larger narrative of your life because you actually can't. What you can control is the quality of your actions within the context of opportunities that life has presented to you. We must be humble enough to acknowledge that we exist in a system that is much larger than ourselves. Today does not exist in isolation. Embedded inside today are echoes from the past, like regret, lessons, and memories. Now, on the other hand, embedded inside today are visitations from the future, like plans, imagination, anxiety even. Rethink time, progress, existence, setbacks, deja vu. You will always see that cyclical pattern. Once you recognize it, you can then master the art of strategic positioning. One important question we must always ask ourselves is, what experience am I offering the world through me? I believe that the answers to this question will not only shape how we are perceived, but also how our business or product is embraced in this experiential dispensation. A strong personal brand humanizes your product, makes it relatable, and creates trust. Building a strong personal brand doesn't take anything away from your business. In fact, it amplifies it. I realize that where the world has gotten to now, founders are no longer just building businesses and products. Founders are now becoming the business and the product. Their personal brand will then become the foundation upon which the reputation of the company is built. Look, it's already happening, but in the nearest future, people will buy people, not products. The future of the business world belongs to those who are not just leaders, but living, breathing brands of their own. And that's why I want you to be at the Alpha Festival tomorrow, Friday, the 29th of November, 2024. I'll be moderating a panel of industry experts, and we'll be discussing the topic, how to stand out in a crowded market. Register now using the link in the bio of Sony Alpha Nigeria. I have to see you there.